So for the next, I don't know how you want to count this, 2-3 days, I will be reviewing some more DC KO tie-ins, just so I can get them out of the way, and because it's just good to have them, especially week after. We'll be reviewing these three, and we'll be reviewing them in this order, because kind of important stuff. A lot happens in this at the very, very end that I think have some major implications. Anyways, let's get started. We'll be starting with Flash. All right. Impulse Point. This is an interesting issue because it takes place a little bit before everything starts to just as everything starts. We see Wally. This is Wally. I did not realize he was the current Flash again, chasing somebody. Who is he chasing again? I don't know. It's been a week. The Alchemist. That's right. That's the guy with the Philosopher's Stone. He starts chasing him around the Earth. He's talking about how his speed works. He says, if he goes too fast, he just leaves the Earth. But if he's too slow, he can't catch him. So yeah, we see him make his decision to, just kind of leap at the guy and take him out. And then we see all the events of the Omega Act, which is like a prelude to this whole thing. So yeah. So then we see Impulse and Barry's daughter. I think that's who she is. Not Barry, Wally, right? I don't know. There's so much of Wally's life that I've missed because I'm so new to comics. So we see the two speedster children trying to leave the Watchtower. Superman stops them because he's like, hey, this is too dangerous. Then we see all the speedsters. Oh, no. What was his name? I can't remember his name. It's like Max something. So we see him talking to Bart. Bart looks over, sees Doomsday, or the... He calls him Doomsday here. I know he's got a different name. Time Trapper. I hate that name for him. I like what they've done with the character, but I don't like that name. But I'm also upset that they changed him to be a hero. Anyways, yeah. We see them talk about the whole thing before, and we see all the speedsters huddle. Everyone's like, this is a good idea. And then Wally's like, this is stupid. This is dumb. We're calling it a game, but it's not really a game. And then Bart is like, we could just go back in time and kill him so this doesn't happen. And they talk about all the stuff, and Wally's like, this isn't a game. And then all of a sudden, Bart just kind of dips. He runs after Bart. Then he gets stopped from doing so. Yeah. That's his daughter. That's Wally's daughter. And then he's like, I gotta go find Bart. And then everyone's like, who? Which means Bart has been erased from the timeline. So then we get another just bolt out. Can't wait to read that. So then, he sees all of the events, but also everything is just coming apart in the Speed Force. So that'll be fun. So we see Bart and Wally land at the end of Absolute Power. I think that's what this is. This is like the birth of the Absolute Universe right here. So we see Bart ready to go and kill Darkseid, and then Darkseid just whops him. He's like, yeah, I can see all of time, and starts just absolutely destroying the Flash. Both Flashes. Their history is being rewritten to where they're starting to die. And so they just kind of dip from the timeline. And Bart ends up in the past? Oh, yeah, Max. So, yeah, he catches up with Max and he sees him with the Legion of Darkseid. He's like, what? And they're all, like, waiting for him. So, yeah. Bart is now basically in a dark Flashpoint. I say dark Flashpoint as if Flashpoint wasn't already bad. But, yeah. Can't wait to see what happens next time for Impulse Point. It was kind of a boring issue. I'd say about a 6 out of 10.